Hello everyone! Welcome to patch 5.2! Alright, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Let's get into this, shall we? What do you have, me? Raban! Krell is glad to see your return, though it remains to be seen if she has glad tidings to share. Okay. Some bad news or some good news? We don't know. Amber! My, what a pleasant surprise. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya treatment has provided efficient in stabilizing their corporeal ether. Sweet! We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magitechs may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope that they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I've come bearing urgent news. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, it's this guy! We haven't seen him in ages! Hi! Amber, it's been far too long for my friend. It has been far too long, yes. Forgive me, I don't believe we have been formally introduced. Oh, that's right, he hasn't met Kryle. Maximia. Max, former Garlean ambassador. I'm just gonna call him Max. Because it's fine. I remain here in Eorzea under the aspects of Commander Ardian, offering what counsel I can in hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Yes, I've heard the stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind. That? You said you had urgent news. Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is turmoil, and a stable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled to Grimlet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Almegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And there it is. We have a welcomed, most unexpected visitor who claims that this claimant may have barely growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Commander Eldian has arranged for the important meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Science to attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished I extended this invitation. Me! It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll be attending this meeting alone, though I may not as well vested in affairs of the city-states as our commanders. I see no reason to burden a single scion with all this. Yes, of course. We must make for the Alamegan quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. Let's go. Right. Boom. Boom. Yay! I haven't been over to Alamegan in ages. Imagine if I popped in and Ixion spawned. That would just be lovely. I'd have to ignore it. Nope. No Ixion. Right. Give me my bird. I really need to sort out my hotbars. At some stage. Whee! Oh, it's very busy. Oh my god, there's so many people here! Where's the NPC? Oh, there it is! I got him! Commander Eldian awaits in the Royal Palace if you follow me. Awesome! Get used to seeing crows at every quest point. Hey! Long time no see!
They're here, Commander.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I understand half of it. When the science spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury.
Another time!
Trust you two require no introduction.
Nope! No introduction.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Oh, come on! No!
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I
Don't.
pose no threat to you.
Yes,
Though
we're
what I hope
friends!
to warn you of very well might.
Hi! Hi!
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows and brought more than 2 companions.
I think he only has 2 companions, but you know, I'm just gonna leave it there.
We need not pretend to be the best of friends. But
But we are the best of friends.
For the present.
But no, we're the best of friends. Come on now. We've been through too much together. It's fine. It's all in the past. We're friends. End of story. I don't know why my character is just like, I'm just ready for a fight. There we go.
As you are
Chill.
doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
Yes. Astinian, why isn't he here?
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand.
Yeah, I saw that cutscene.
Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right. Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Oh.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it.
Should've, could've,
But
not.
unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Yay?
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanis, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery.
I'm just gonna call it right now, Xenos. Xenos, probably. Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe there's another person that we should hate.
A number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Friend request me now. I can't at the moment, but yeah. We can be friends. We're all friends. What? Okay. Let's,
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress. So we resolved instead to bring you warning.
You're so kind. Thank you. I like warnings.
And right glad are we that you did. Though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope.
Okay.
Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm always up for saving the world, Rabon. It's cool. It's like on my daily routine. Oh, I see. Leaves the keys upon the table.
But the fact remains that you...
I can't do that. I'm the warrior of light.
...faced the Ultima weapon and emerged victorious. We need you.
I did that with the help of Heidelin, though.
And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
Ugh, it's cold.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days. But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further.
Team up? Team up?
I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Yay, team up! Team up with Gaius, yeah!
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Yes! Stay safe. Do not die. can't handle characters
We can
dying.
ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon. Our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first.
I know.
I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Oh no. Now that you said it, maybe it is a choice. What? That would be crazy. Let the source fall to save your friends, or let your friends die to save the source. That sounds like a tough choice. Why can't we just clone me? Why can't I be, like, cloned? Oh my god, so many loads. So many people's... As ever, the way forward has been paved with the difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the new threat of a new weapon, but each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If we can't stay for a debriefing on Ultima Weapon, I will not stop you. I can only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. Oh, okay. I have a blue quest. That isn't there. Oh. Wait. The way home. Wait. There should be a blue crest here. It's just taking its time to load in, right? Yeah, there it is. Wait. So this is a side thing. It's not a main story thing. The hell? Who's who in Final Fantasy? It's okay. You learn things. It's fine. Everybody's trying to save the world. So wait. I don't actually have to choose, right? Carl continues with the main story, and so Ruby is optional? Oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess we're going to do this then. Slay Primal... They've designed to slay primals, they make short work of the more mortal souls as well. Mind you that Garrus Balzar and his followers who've led the church so far, by all accounts, they have given as good as they get. Fortunately, the story is a little success. I dare say they'd hoped benefit greatly from their presence on the battlefield if you're ready. Okay, sure. When I speak to you again? Wait, what? I imagine he's... Oh, right. Not here. Okay. Well, let's continue with the main story as well, because why not? I take it you're ready to return to the first? No, not so much, but, you know. Then I will ask, on recent events to... Master Matoya's corporeal aether. Safe travels. I will hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Wait, what? Okay. I'm actually not going to the first, but you know. At least it's there now. Bye! Thank you for joining the stream. Do 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 do. Hop, 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 hop. Woo! Heading to the headquarters, I take it? Yep. Oh, got it. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. So, your mind is set? Is it? Then I shall apprise you of your situation. We have discovered that the previous abandoned Ultimate Weapon project is being helmed by the reinforced 7th Legion. They have already succeeded in producing several prototypes, one of which is set to deploy on the Eurasian front. Its name, the Ruby Weapon. Servana and I were able to get within striking distance during one of the test runs and made an attempt to destroy it. The attempt ended in failure, alas. Based on our knowledge of the original Ultimate Weapon, the explosives we employed should be sufficient to blast through the armor plating, but they're barely left a mark. We suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have proven the source of its resistance. Blech. As well, we know the Ultimate Weapon was designed to absorb ether from icons. The Ruby Weapon no doubt shares the same ability. If we were to summon during the outsprings in Gelmold occupied territories and therefore consumed, our enemy would become the more formidable. But its near impenetrating armor was only the beginning of our troubles. It fought back with a whip-like claws that can be extended and contracted at will. In the face of such opposition, we were forced to withdraw. Gaius was injured, shielding me from the Ruby Weapon assault. Now he even struggles to stand. Damn it all! If I hadn't been so careless, this wouldn't have happened. Aww. It's not your concern. You need not concern yourself. Let's not forget I am the one who entitled the Ultimate Weapon project. If I must give my life to bury this shameful legacy, then so be it. No! Don't die! I'm not gonna let you. If we were faced with it, if you were to face it as you are now, you'd be cut down before you'd even hooded with firing distance. In any case, we can't afford to lose the information in the head on both the foe we face and the Empire itself. We all know that asking for Amber's assistance presents our best chance of stopping the war machina. This is true that if anyone is capable of putting down such a monstrosity, it would be her. Good luck to me! Though I have no right to ask this of you, will you lend your strength? Yes. Yes! Oh, you have to... I'm not one to back down from a fight. I do this for years, yeah. No, just that one. You have my thanks. And mine. Though I must impress upon you the urgency of our situation. Epic music! We have received the word that the Empire is preparing to advance on Grimlet Dark. That is where we will intercept them. If our fears have been given correct, the ruby weapon is among their host. Should it break through the lines, there is no telling what the devastation it will break. Make no mistake, the very survival of yours hangs in the balance. Once you have steeled yourself and prepared for battle, your escort will lead the way. I really hope I'm geared enough for this. What price must the world pay for my hubris? Okay. Cutscene? Several hours later in the Gam multi-party... Oh, Jesus. That's a long sentence to say. Ah, it's this cutscene! It's the thing we saw in the trailer. There it is. Communicating with you, ruby weapon activation sequence. All units stand by. Look at that. It's a Gundam. Awaiting your signal. Ruby weapon, codename Durnus, ready for launch. Oh my god. This is so Gundam! Sweet. Okay. What's in the trials? Oh no. Oh no. How bad is it? Oh, it's very bad. Oh, okay. We'll come back to this. Actually, would Nervern be a good idea? What's the closest city to me? Yeah, okay. Okay. Where am I? Holy crap, that's a lot of money. What's my weapon at right now? 440. Okay. So this would be better. Is this one cheaper? This one's cheaper! Okay. Somewhat cheaper. Oh my god, though. Okay. How are we doing with armor? Let's see. How expensive is that? Oh, there's no one with that. It's not too bad. Holy crap. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. There are no gloves. Grand. Got trousers. Okay. Apparently they're not better. Oh, because I have 450 gear, right? Is it all 4? No, it's not all 450. But my pants are. Okay. And all my other stuff is around 450 to over here. So, okay. Alright. Alright. Well then, I suppose there is a new dungeon, so maybe the new dungeon will give me some new equipment. Assuming I'm not low level for that as well. Yes. There he is. You've come at an opportune time, my friend. I made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul, and it means to return the Scions home. I trust you two have been making good use of your time? Yes. Ill tidings from the source, you say? Then I will summon the others. We might appraise the others that we might appraise them as the situation. Mm-hmm. Hi guys!
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Blah 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 blah. Got all that?
Ultima weapon.
Yep.
We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern. With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
Oh, yay.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion.
Awesome.
Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one. An ark for soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
Yay!
However...
You haven't tried it.
However?
We have to try it out.
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
Oh. Okay.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allagan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allagan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
My apologies.
Oh no!
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
Oh, just another day.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Oh, okay.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Aww! Oh.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Woefully unqualified. Gee, Alpha no. Away home. Da da da. So, do I get to fight Ruby Weapon no matter which route I go down? I kind of want to fight Ruby Weapon before the before these guys get home. I want to kick its ass before these guys even have a chance to get there. Okay. So we'll make that happen. We'll make it happen. Don't worry. Yep. Yeah. Spot of fresh air. I love Alfie. He's so good. Da, 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 da. Right. We have little time, so I'll be brief. A Sin Eater has been spotted in Lakeland, and I asked your sister in slaying it. A Sin Eater? I heard some few yet remained, even though night has returned. Perhaps we should call on the others. A son won't be necessary, it's only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I'd be fighting alongside the Warrior. Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Beasts can be placery, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Oh, okay. Let's be about it then. Me? Why not Alpha Node? I want to say that. You can't be serious. Come down, Ember. What could be more inspiring to them alongside the Warrior of Darkness? Oh, I just love seeing his reaction to stuff. It's great. Excellent. Let's make for Fort Job. Da, da, da. If you wait here a moment, I'll gather the others. I cannot remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long that they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door that day after a Sin Eater attacked, and if you and yours hadn't come along, I would have likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. My friend transformed into a Sin Eater. I'm in very eyes. No choice but to cut her down. And though returning to the field and holding blade in hand again, it fills me with dread. The only way I honor my comrades, and so I returned. Swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. It is a pleasure to meet you, miss. Truly. It seems only yesterday I watched as you fought astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Elmorian soldiers we once locked blades with are on our side. We will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. It seems to be missing one. Oh. My apologies, Captain Layla. An elderly man asked me that I escort him to Claremont. It took a little longer than I anticipated. I'm not begrudge your desire to help others in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. Oh, he has a name! Oh. My name is Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. Oh? Oh! I asked to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to her. Don't give up, don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart. And the boundless beautiful sky above serves as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what it was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know. And so it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, I won't give up. I won't give in. Yeah! Good job. Your heroism has inspired our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts in the northern struggle point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let's not keep them waiting. Sure.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it.
Emperor! It's Emperor!
So I says to him, Who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
Uh-oh. Oh no. We saw at the end of Stormblood. It's not over. Why? Why couldn't you let him rest in peace with his friends? Poor Artbert. I wonder if we meet him again, will he have memories of us?
Warrior of light?
But I'm the warrior of light too. But, you know.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her. The warrior of darkness.
Hey? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Oh, guys, oh.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today, but I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
Yes, may we meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the flood.
It's a good thing I never told you I'm also a warrior of light. Yeah.
The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin-Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Forgive me. There is one more thing.
Huh? Oh, what is
A
it?
personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
What's up, Lana?
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch.
Okay.
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time.
Okay.
But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with the salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating. Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true.
He wants to live. What's up?
It is for this reason that I seek your advice.
Okay.
Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
Ah, he was always like that.
Man. A younger man.
It's cause, you know, forgiveness. And he reunited with me, his oldest friend. But yeah.
I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
Oh, that's cute.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
But he can't peer into the future, so that's not the thing that happened.
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past. Remind him of all the pain that came before.
Aww! Anchors keep us where we have chosen to be. He's lost without you, you know. He misses you already. That one, definitely that one.
Are you sure?
Yes! I would not lie to you.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been.
Yeah.
What a relief.
Cute! It's too cute! I mean, I get what you're saying. I love him too. But now, but this is cute. I like this. She so has a crush on him. It's great.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he's spending at work.
Uh-oh. I got him in trouble.
Research is important, I know. But if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Yes, do it. Smack him. Oh my god. It's too cute. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I will not keep you. You and your comrades must have much to discuss. We'll see the others back to their posts. Speak with Alfino. The others are quite shocked to hear what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there's a proposal I should like to make. I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cavern of Curiosity. And of late, I've noted that more and more people pursuing books on history of the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more of the Warriors of Light, as well they should. But nearly everything I came across describes them as Sin Eaters, or worse. Regarding whether or not this Warrior of Light is claimed to be, I worry that the sudden appearance is conjunction with this renewal interest of the predecessors may lead growing unrest and fear. The people of the Crystarium seek truth. I say we give it to them. I can tell. I can attest to the falsehoods found in the many of the customs tomes, but nary mention of noble deeds of Arbut and his companions. But to be fair, they are barely some responsible for the flood. But when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see that the rules distorted into them painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was no use for what I arrived here in the first. Their reputation had already been tarnished. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name. In those good early days following the flood, considering the good they had done, I found it wonder they needed defending at all. They brought justice to the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Valbert. That such heroes could be spoken in the same breath as sin-eaters is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand the deeds dwelt in the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the flood. In a world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the warriors of light to become villains, disturbing only of resentment and hate. At that point, it truly mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to you, however, their lot has changed, and now they have had the long-forgotten truth. You claim it was Erpert who helped you overcome Emetzelk. Yes. Correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who knew him as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphina's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount them the true heroes of the warriors of light, and the flood followed in their wake. Well, what say you, Ember? Spread the word, I say. I wish we had done this sooner. Sorry. In hindsight, I agree, but the better late than never, you know? Exert, may I ask you to continue working with Belug on our means of returning home? The rest of us will gather together the people of Crystarium in the Extria. You have reached out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, the word will spread, more will accompany them. Spread the word. Got it. I can do that. Holy crap, there's a lot of people to chat to. Okay. Yeah, let's go here first. Tell people to gather in this spot. Okay. One down. Okay, where is Alfie? Lally hoo! Hi, you know. Oh no, I can't get at him. There's too many people. There he is. There you are, between the four of us. I dare say we swept the Caesarium from top to bottom. Now we need to wait for people to gather. Yeah, let's go. Oh boy.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Who wants to tell them? Can I tell them that I'm not actually a warrior of darkness, I'm actually a warrior of light, please? I mean, what? I mean...
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
No! I can't talk!
They would be more inclined to take the word of the warrior of darkness.
God damn it.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Oh my god. Why am I smiling? This is not a happy thing. Oh boy. Okay. Hi guys! I'd be nervous as hell trying to tell the story. Oh.
Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
Yep.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
You didn't know! It's not your fault. The Ancients had a large part in that. Okay, wasn't all your guys' fault.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Ah! Albert! He's here! Hi! Oh boy. This isn't good. This is gonna be good. I bet any money this isn't gonna be good.
Impossible.
Oh no. Oh no. Bad things are happening! You can see him too? I take it I'm not imagining this then.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
No, he was a ghost, but if you can see him, he's not anymore.
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
Oh boy.
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
Oh boy.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
He should. He should. Because he's not with his friends anymore. God damn it.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when she must return to her home.
Okay. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it.
Okay.
The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
Lol. Okay.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former.
This is going very... What's the word I'm looking for? This is going extremely well. What? I'm confused. Cause, right? Didn't the white guy bring you back? Didn't the Asian bring you back? So this should be bad, right? Or maybe Heidlin did it. But we don't know.
Is the will to help your fellow man. And the resolve to see it through.
Maybe Heidlin brought him back then. I know that's not true because I saw the cutscene where, you know, you are the warrior of light thing on the moon, which was always fun. He's not lying. He's telling the truth. I do have to go back to the source.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
What's wrong? Exactly. Because I see nothing.
I will stay here and watch.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, absolutely not. He looks like him, he sounds like him, but it isn't him. Okay. No, it can't be, because...
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee.
Yes,
I see
that's
no
right.
reason to question thy judgment.
That's right. Our souls merged, technically. So that isn't Ardbert. It isn't. I'm right. I'm right to be, like, have doubts. Okay. We're back. My head is exploding, but we're back. Okay.
Nor
I think I get it.
To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yes. Our souls merged into one. Because we are one now. All warriors of light are
That which standeth
one.
now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
He's an Ascian.
That he is an Ascian.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
Oh gee, it's been a while since we've heard this music.
Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Yeah.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the First, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Oh boy.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. Why, that is unsavory. And they do this often.
Yeah. Yep.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them.
Oh, that's why I had that's why my character was so like, but it's not him. Yeah. Okay.
Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps?
Good point. Yeah, that would be it.
Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
I know. Just to kick us out.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary.
Oh.
I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Well, that was fun. I'm glad that didn't go horribly. I mean, he could have, like, came in and, like, slaughtered everybody, but, you know, that was never gonna happen. Come on. It's very clever though. We can't like hurt. We can't do anything because Ardbert is now a hero in everybody's eyes. So without tarnishing his name again, we can't like just like go kill him. There's no doubt, but unless he will appear like a hero from the return from the grave. After the warrior of light were laid to rest in Elionor, the people prayed, fortunately, to the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that those fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What pity irony. I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become warriors of light themselves. Ere we take action, we need to discern his intent. As Praymaster also knows, return us soon with the most essential knowledge. For now, I think we'd best to apprise Tancred and Ryan of our events. When we do confront Albert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it would be prudent to take measures and to prepare for what is to come. Bullock, I will continue research into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. Then I'll take some time and return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything I've learned of the Asians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that one of Emmett Selk's unique failings, I have reason to think Elizabeth will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently received word from the Follow that the henceforth unexplored chambers have been discovered deep in the Quill Riven. Aldmet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell the ancient civilization, that of the Asians. Perhaps they may lead us to the truth we seek. Yes, I'd like to know. Would you care for some company? I wouldn't dream of going without you. Ah. When you're ready, let's take to the fellow. Amit and her sisters will be expecting us. Then let us be about our tasks. Pray give regards to the words. Might learn more about me too, because apparently I was of that ancient civilization as well. Maybe, possibly. Welcome, allies of Varenka. You have accomplished much since last you came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at least reclaimed our hunting grounds near Resteska Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoot of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined the utmost chambers were warded by Magitech. We are all in agreement. Before investigating could proceed, you should be summoned. We're grateful that you did. From what you told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom of my comrades and I speak could be found then. This could prove invaluable, for we will soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. Then, I see Then it is good that you have come, for Ranka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge, and understanding. This is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. We've reached the inner chambers unnoticed. Suggested a more formidable deterioration yet lies within. Come now, surely with threats sleeping within the ruins pales in comparison to those we have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. We should be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who is it pointing, pinning for our friend, for the return of our allies, that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff in the night, wishing it were. Ha ha ha! You promised not to tell! I suggest we be going. Get back here! Great. Reminding me, exactly how old are your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it'd be better I do not know. Aw. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been plighted to escort you and yours into the ruins to bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts yet burn, the curiosity is not yet easily satisfied. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well the enthusiasm. It is not for your Celsius efforts to protect the ruins. We would have not afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe you kept your away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for Curva River. Blech. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I really need to sort out my... Just need to get used to where things are. Oh no, it's an instance. I'm okay. Let's go!
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
I wonder if I'll get any flashbacks to anything in here.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Why you...
Hey, it's an owl!
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead.
I bet that statue moves.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism. Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
Uh-oh.
What? But I only... What is happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Yeah, you...
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Oh! 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 Well, that's not good. Hello? Oh my god. Oh no, don't make me solve puzzles. No! Oh no. Clear the trial. Oh, okay. You trespass on sacred ground and refusing for our souls are bound. Yet the hero proven of yet learned wise, the comrade's soul be their prize. If you would see their set free, answer these riddles. Oh fuck. What am I? Oh my god. Deaf of paw, with kin do I veil, though sought apart, beneath the whole of our effects to cry, what am I? I do not know! Kogel statue, Kobru statue, Oro statue. Why does it have to be me? I'm no good at these things. Help, 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 chat. Yeah, no, help me. Owl? Oh, I have to click on it. Okay. Let's try the owl. Oh, I'm too far away. Sure. Nope. Twist. Oh, it's twist. Okay. For this talisman I shall take. Goody! For some fangs I travel with pack. Together we find harmony and thus peace our lands thus we lack. What am I? Are you a wolf? Yeah! I did it! I got one right! On the belly I crawl, strength and rain within our hull. What am I? Oh, do you help? Serpent, 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 serpent. It's a serpent. I know it's a serpent. Yeah! Okay. 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 Test of memory. Twixt, talisman, friend or foe. Choose companion well, or sorrow no. Oh my god. What? Are they all the same? They are all the same. There must be some differences, right? Nope. I wasn't wrong. Oh! Oh, I get it! I get it, I get it, I get it. There's Yestola. I gotta find another Yestola, right? There we go. Yeah! I like this game. This game is fun. Nope. Oh, I gotta be very careful. No! Uh-oh.
Let us see how you handle this.
It's this one then. Yeah! That was fun. Okay. Knowledge, huh? Uh-oh. Oh! Okay, now we're just fighting. Let me just do something real quick. There we go. Hui! Ow. Da, 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 oh. Help me! I love this music. Ow. Oh, run. Woo!
'Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Don't touch anything!
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Oh, hello. It's a tomb.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
Do you see something, Ishtal?
By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
She had the echo. She had gifted the echo. It sounds like me.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Oh.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided... It would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
And you must recall in Miss Silk's dying request.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Well, that was fun. Lots of lore. I don't know what to take from that. But I wonder, because we're apparently one of the Amarok people, so I wonder if we'll get our memories back as we dive more into it. I'd like to see our memories gradually return. That would be cool. Sure. Amber, it's good to see you. You arrived at an opportune time. I was preparing a famous stew. Come, I'll make ready a place for you. Aw, I'm sorry, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. It'll only take a minute. Oh my god. So cute. My apologies, Amber. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. That's okay. Perhaps only a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say it's rather more of a chore. I must clean out my chambers here in Southworth, from top to bottom. If you'd be so kind to go fetch me a broom from Ausmer, make finish before Runar is done cooking. Okay. Can I have a broom? Thank you. Do you honestly think I do it the old-fashioned way? That broom is more incapable of sweeping itself, or rather, it will be. Ahem. Time to rise to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber must be kept. To this task you shall be bound. Until no dust is to be found. Oh. Ah, that's cool. In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need to remind me to pursuit of knowledge does not preclude or even equal important duties such as maintaining clean quarters for such pursuit. I will deeply miss this place, these people. Aww. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. Oh, he's sad. Is something troubling you? You're being rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. This has been a long day, is all. I see. Aww. You're still, thank goodness you're still here. Alpha Note, I thought you were following Albert. I was, though I sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every imp of Nervrant in his quest to spread the truth of the Warrior of Light and the Flood. And it seems news is quick of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simpler. This is good, though, but this is what we wanted, so... It remains to be seen to what end he encourages people to become warriors of light themselves. But there is no denying his words struck cloud in many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Atia employee, yes? They commandeered a corpse before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think any differently, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we will learn more if we remain a step behind. Our next destination is likely Silverbrew. Ali, say, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned for the Herrick and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well. But the process is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest, so I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange meeting up with the would-be Warrior of Light. For visiting any towns or villages, Arbor would hunt down and slay a nearby sin eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance is to get ahead of him and find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Ryan beneath one may lurk the bogs of Wooden Oath. And that is where we will start our search. Master Motoya. Aww. A warm boil of stew will be awaiting your return. Aww. I look forward to it. Aww. I don't wanna. Oh, they're so cute. Anchored!
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world, so we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Can we try talking to him?
Our quarry has come.
It seems I've lost this particular race.
Hi. You know...
Well, though I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Nobody's saying anything!
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
Oh boy.
After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive. Yes, it is I, Elizabeth.
Okay.
Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emmet Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I. Nor do I require any. I have my duty.
And that would be...
Wait!
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself.
Hey, maybe I know him personally. I knew Emmet Sulk, or should I say Emmet Sulk recognized me.
In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmet Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmet Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
If there's aught to be learned, I want to know. For want of a better opinion, as long as you don't make me do any more chores. The funny one. Gotta go with the funny one.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
lines in the game.
I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where the ruins are to be found, it is them.
Oh my god. That was too funny. Oh my god, you are the best. Ooh, cake. I kind of want the cake. Oh yeah. Spell speed, versatility, direct hit. This one would be for me, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's get that. More food! Is there more water here? Guess I think there's more water here. Okay. Yeah. To talk to somebody. I wonder who we have to talk to. Oh, it's probably the guy that's in all of these people. Okay. What am I to do? Maybe I just keep investigating it. Oh, there we go. He's gonna fall into the water. I have no faith in this plan. You're gonna fall into the water. And it's gonna be funny. Oh boy. Ah, come on. You couldn't give me that. Oh, it's all make him fall right now. Nope. Oh, for the love of... I saw it happen. My apologies. The technique requires a bit of focus, pursuit of focus, and mine was lacking. This perfect, to the perfect, this magic, I went as far to deal with the Fruto on their acid mine efforts. Finally met with success, albeit a single occasion. It's okay. I kind of wanted to see you fall into the water. I know not why I can't repeat it. Perhaps you're simply tired. Tancred? Oh, are they all tired? Oh! Oh, of course! Tancred would feel it the worst, wouldn't he? Because he's been... And Oriange was the first to get here. They're feeling it. They've been away from the source too long. Tancred especially. To the boat! And there she go! Time to go for a swim! Whee! Okay. Whee! There we go. Right, and... forget how I dive. There we go. It's been too long. Good girl, Breen. You too, Amber. You'd be running yourself ragged. But I feel fine. Yes, ma'am. I want to say this. Just go quietly, Amber. Trust me. Heard of a vice? Never let it show. When she realizes you're stuck in a nerve, she remembers. By God, she remembers. In any case, we must be made to rest. I know a song that's better than most. Come with me. Okay. I'm gonna go relax with the guys. Apparently. I'm off duty. I may as well have a seat. And want our elderly niece to give out. Oh, this is nice. To hear her speak, you think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12th, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. I couldn't believe thy words, Master Tancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the records show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. Help! Someone! Help! Quickly! Oh boy. Just as we were relaxing, it's a... what? It's Nightshade? We were attacked at the Crystarium and barely escaped with my life. I suppose we might have predicted this. It's a Nightshade. If I recall correctly, oh, Nightshade is a group of outlaws. Oh, okay. There we go. I've got my horsey back. Let's go. These two seem to have a hand by the looks. Oh, it's these guys again. Dun, dun, dun. We'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Oh, it is you, my lady. Don't tell me just a poor fellow the honor of being rescued by the warrior of darkness. I had no idea you were in the area. Fancy meeting you so soon, eh? Why, I believed I'd even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message from the Crystal Elixir, didn't you not? It's good to see you on your feet. And on patrol, no less. Oh, nothing. It's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guards don't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. Though a few so devoted on their duty in Lakeland or beyond. I'm taking it for a while. Neither of us are satisfied with just seeing out our service. Feels like we could be doing more. Like we should be doing more. It's about living, about having the will to help your fellow man, to resolve and see it true. Very good, Mr. I remember you're the excitable one. Sorry, my lady. I'm a bit overreacted the other day. Couldn't get my words out. Ah, you have a name too? My name's Vonrod, my lady. I'm a guard, but I just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warrior of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far. Our little corner of Neverent. But we'd really like to travel. To better ourselves. To go wherever the need is greatest. And every day, everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, we can stop the Nightshades from robbing odd fishermen. Then that's what we'll do. Oh, whoa! Future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not a spirit. 'Tis a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it avail us not to fret in idleness. We needs press on if we are to bring Elizabeth's schemes to light. Okay. Oh man, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Holy crap. Tis time. Pray make ready. Sweet. Oh, out of curiosity, can I actually do this with trusts? No, that would be a negatory. Oh no, I can. Well, that's cool. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to end it here for a bit and take a break. What time is it now? Oh, yeah, so this is the last stream of the day. I won't be streaming. I'd love to stream this later on, but I don't think I'll get to. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry it was overly long. And I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully we'll get to do Ruby Weapon as well. So I'll see about getting my armor up and doing Ruby Weapon next time. Till then.